Hi, welcome back to my channel. Long time no video. I know it's been a while, but it's mostly because my Feb was very busy. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do the videos whenever I can. And in today's video, I'm just going to be giving you some quick tips on organizing a small space. So someone on Instagram asked me to talk about this, and so let's get a general organizing tip. But when it comes to organizing, use what you have, use what's currently there, be it boxes from your phone or cartons from electronics. Use what's there first before you go out and buy new storage solutions. I have fallen victim to this more than once, where I just go in and buy storage solutions and they don't work for my space. One thing that I'm trying to do now is to first use what's there and then see if there's a need to go out to Miniso or House of Leather or any other place that sells storage solutions or storage items. My option is to use what I have. I have used a box, like the box that comes with my phone, to store things or to categorize things. And so far it's working, and now I have a great sense of what size of storage solutions I need and where I can get them. It kind of gives you some time to think about what the space needs and then go out and purchase the stuff. Clear storage. So when it comes to storage, I know it's counterintuitive, but it's kind of, for someone who doesn't like visual clutter, surprisingly this hack has worked for me. With clear storage, you're able to see what's in store without seeing it too much, and I'll insert a photo of examples of clear storage. But there are these storage boxes that come and you can clip them, and while you can see what's there, you can't see it like super clearly. You can roughly see what's inside, and that gives you, like, you can guess what category is in this box and that box. Another tip is to arrange your stuff in categories. Have your socks in one place, have your underwear in one place, have your stationery in one place. When things are scattered, it becomes hectic to be able to trace them, and this is why it's important to give everything a specific home. And when you're giving everything a specific home, ensure that those things are in specific categories. And this is especially for knickknacks or small items. Whether or not you have a small space, but you should be able to give everything a home. It makes finding stuff much easier. Another tip is to declutter your stuff. So one of the things that I've come to discover or to learn is that the more stuff you have, the harder it gets to organize them. So, and I don't advocate for you to organize things that you should be getting rid of, things that you don't need or don't use, that are not in great shape. This is a great opportunity to declutter those items. It really makes things easier. It makes organizing super easy. Choose practical storage solutions over trendy storage solutions. Right now, everyone's trying to sell everything to you. There's some things to me that seemed practical, but when I thought about it, they were very trendy. And when I tried to use them in my house, they didn't work. Like over the door hangers, those didn't work. An good old-fashioned nail or a hook works better because the door is much broader than the actual hook can allow for. So I bought those and I had to declutter and sell them because they don't work for this space. So you'll find that depending on how your house looks, some trendy storage solutions really might not be practical for you. So it's good to first think about how the particular storage item will work for your space, then go ahead to purchase it. I even go an extra mile and measure the space that I need the storage solution for, then buy the storage item. Oh yeah, functionality over aesthetics. I also used to be super crazy about how nice a storage item would look, and then later it doesn't match with the space or it doesn't function the way it's supposed to. So I would advocate for you to use something that's functional over aesthetically pleasing. If you have a small space, furniture should fit in your space, but it shouldn't consume all of your space. So one thing that I did when I was buying my couch was that I measured the space, then thought about how big of a couch I would need for that space, so that the couch fits right into the corner or into the space I want it to fit in, but it's not overwhelming, so it doesn't consume the whole living room. But on the flip side, I did not measure how much space I would like my coffee table to consume. So my coffee table actually consumes a much bigger space than I would like it to, and there's not enough room to move around for that reason. So that's another thing. So when you have a small space, avoid chunky furniture. Chunky furniture really eats up your space, and I discovered this even with my bedroom, and I had to let go of some stuff because of that. And some of this stuff is actually furniture. When you have chunks of furniture in your room, you might have I have only 3 pieces of furniture: my bed, my desk, and my shelf. And those 3 pieces of furniture feel like 5 because they're so chunky for the room. So having one chunky piece of furniture per room, I think, is enough. Then the rest can kind of supplement according to your needs. Now, this might be different if you don't have actual storage space. My other storage tip would be to not store things under the bed. I know this is a controversial one. Hear me out. This is because when you store things under the bed, you're more likely to forget that they're there. Now, I've seen people in other countries store seasonal items under their bed, but they store them really neatly. Now, the thing that I've seen that's really common in this country, in my setting, in my environs, is that when people shove things under the bed, they don't store them neatly, and they mostly just shove random stuff under the bed. Don't do it because it's a trap, and there's a lot of dust that accumulates under the bed, and I think you should be able to wash below your bed so that that dust doesn't accumulate there for years and years. Because truth be told, people often don't have time to move their beds around or to move around stuff to clean, and most of the time when something is dusty under your bed, you're likely to neglect it anyway. So my principle is to have nothing under the bed. Another thing, if you have a small space, is to find furniture that's raised. So this makes cleaning easier and reaching for things easier. And this is not even a storage tip. This is just a tip that helps with cleaning and managing your stuff much easier. It's just a bonus, and it has nothing to do with organizing, but I feel like I should have said it. With a small space, try and avoid visual clutter, like storage solutions where you can see things within storage. I made that mistake, and my TV stand is you can see everything that's on the TV stand, and my shelf is the same way. That's in storage on the shelf, I can see it, and that drives me nuts. And the thing about being able to hide your clutter sometimes is that it makes the space look more organized and neater. This is in no way encouraging you not to organize your cabinets or hidden storage or hidden clutter. You should organize everything. Hiding that clutter or not having it in your face helps. So those are just a few quick tips to organize, and they apply really whether you have a big or small space. Another tip is just to organize regularly, which is not fun for a lot of people who are not naturally neat or naturally organized or naturally into organizing. It can feel like a huge task, but I organize pretty regularly, and that's because I like to. I find it relaxing. And for people who don't, I would just say try and do it like maybe every month or so. Like when you're resetting for the week or for the month, just tidy up your space, throw things out, categorize them, look for good or functional storage solutions. And yeah, what are your organizing tips? Those are just the ones that I follow off the bat. Let me know if there's something that you'd like me to talk about. I'm always open to talk about anything about decluttering and organizing and stuff like that. Yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.